Okay, here's an example of what a completed Math 62 notebook should look like. So when I first open it up, I should see the self-evaluation sheet either in the pocket or right at the very front like this student has it here. So this is the sheet that you will complete. You read the rubric and give yourself points according to each of these categories, and then I'll go through it as well and either agree or disagree. For example, the very first thing says criteria. The notebook has a cover with course title and owner's name, and it's neat in appearance. You give yourself either 0 points, 1 point, or 2 points. This student, yep, the cover has their name, the name of the course, instructor, and fall quarter. So they gave themselves 2 points, and I agree. The next category says, is the notebook neatly organized with all materials in the proper sections? You can give yourself anywhere from 0 to 8 points, and there's the rubric there. This student gave herself 8 points. And I would agree. If I look through this, here's the table of contents that I provide for you, and I also provide all these tabs, so it's a matter of you just putting everything in the right section. So for example, if I open up section 2, I should see the student's course calendar, and sure enough, there it is. If I open up section 6, I should see our course notes on decimals, and sure enough, there it is. Going back to the rubric, next categories are the lecture notes themselves. And you get points for both them being complete and being neat. And this is a big category. You get 10 points for completeness and 10 points for being neat. So if I go in and look at one of these, so let's go back in and look at fractions, for example. I look through these lecture notes and look to see if everything is complete. We do these in class, but we don't always get to everything. So you have to go back sometimes and complete the lecture notes that we don't do. And don't wait till the end of the quarter. You want to do it as we go. And then I also look for neatness. And this particular student, the work is very neat. All the steps are being shown and everything. So, and then finally back to the evaluation sheet, the last two categories, homework. And again, what I'm looking for is it complete and is it neat? Also worth 10 points each, or 20 points total. And the homework, there is a practice and a certify in Hawks. And every practice and every certify, you show all your work on paper. So you're typing your answers in the computer, but you're also doing the work on paper. So if I go to a section here, I'll go to section 4. I should see homework for section 1.1, both the practice and certify. Now this student chose to put all the homework at the back of this particular section. So there's her practice for section 1.1 with all the work very neatly done. There's the certify. Then I look for section 1.3. There's the practice. There's the certify. And again, I'm looking to make sure that the work is both complete and neat on each of these. I collect these towards the beginning of the quarter. I collect a few just to make sure you're aware of what I'm looking for in the homework. But then I quit collecting it because I look at it at the end of the quarter when you turn in your notebook. So you want to do that as you go. So you basically total up your points here. It's worth 50 points overall. Then to convert it to a percentage, you just double that. This particular student had given herself 96. I disagreed. I thought it was worth 100 points. There is also an opportunity to get a bonus because in section 9 and 10, if you find humor, puzzles, tricks, or any other types of reference materials that you think would be useful, you can add them to your notebook. And if you add enough of it, you can get a 1 or 2% bonus. So don't wait with your notebook. It should be a matter of keeping it up throughout the quarter, and then at the end of the quarter, when I ask for them to be collected, there's no extra work to do. You simply hand it in.